Okay, so again, we learned about forces last time, and we said forces are either push or pull. Now, why do we push or pull something? To make it what? Yeah, Zaina, can you unmute yourself and tell me, why do we use force? Why do we push or pull something? Why? Do you remember? Zaina? Zaina? Okay. Zaina, unmute yourself.
Make it move.
Excellent, yeah, Zaina. So we use force, we push or pull something so we can make this thing, someone or something move. Now, if I push something, do I move it away or I bring it close? Ya Walid, if I push something, does it mean, unmute yourself, Ya Walid. Can you? Yes, if I push something, do I move it away or I bring it close? Walid, if I push something, you move it away or you bring it close?
Move it away.
Excellent, ya Walid. So when we push, bravo. When we push something, we move it away from us. We move it away. But if I want to pull something, ya Lamar, can you please unmute yourself? If I want to pull something, how do I move it? Close or far?
Close.
I bring this thing close to me. Okay, so push, the direction is away, and pull, the direction is going to be, we bring it close. Do you remember that? Okay, so again, forces are either push or pull, and we push or pull to make something move. When we want to move something, we need to use force. Okay, we also learned that some forces are really big that we can sense, right? And some forces are too small that we can't feel them, right? Like we said, when the butterfly is flying, it's using its wings to push the air, but we don't feel this force because it's very small. But if, la samah Allah, there was an earthquake, it's a very huge amount of force. This is a force that we can feel. صحتين يا ليث. How are you? Okay. So now today we are going to talk about another kind of force. Are you ready, everyone? Let's start. Okay. Okay. So forces, we learned about pushes and pulls, and now we are going to learn about something else. Okay, let's see. We learned that a force is a push or a pull. We learned that push, we use force in order to move something or someone away. When we want to move something or someone away, we push it or him. Now, if I pull, it means that I use force in order to move someone or something close to me, towards me. And we learned that some pushes and pulls forces, some push and pull forces are too small that we cannot feel them. And we learned that some forces are really big that we can't miss them. We feel them really well. So here, what is he doing? He is pushing, right? So we learned push. This is a word that we haven't learned yet. And this also a word that we haven't learned yet. This is friction, weight, force. We know force is push or pull, stop, pull, newtons, direction. Okay. So we learned about push, we learned about pull, we learned about forces, we learned about directions. Today we are going to learn about weight, gravity, and newtons. Weight, gravity, and newtons. These are the 3 new words that we are going to learn today. Why, when we throw a ball, it falls down? Whenever we shoot the ball and we throw it really high, at the end, it is going to go down again. Why do you think this happens? Why it doesn't stay in the air? Who wants to answer? Who can tell me? Why, if I throw a ball, Yara, can you unmute yourself? Why, if I throw a ball, it is going to fall down at the end? Yes, Yara? Unmute yourself. Okay.
Because we have a gravity.
Excellent. We are going to learn about a new word that is called gravity. So when we throw the ball, no matter how high you shoot it, at the end, it is going to fall down again. Why does this happen? Now we'll see. Okay. Do you know this person? This is Isaac Newton. Isaac Newton. This is a person who discovered gravity. What happened is that Isaac Newton was sitting under the tree and then an apple fell on his head. So he thought, why did that happen? Why the apple fall? Why did it fall down? Why it didn't stay in the air? So he found that there is something that is called gravity. Gravity. Okay, can you say this word all together? Gravity. Okay, I want you to remember this word. It's a very important word. Gravity. What is gravity? Gravity is another kind of force. This force pulls everything down to the center of Earth. Again, gravity is a force that pulls everything down to the center of Earth. Do you have anything beside you? A small thing, anything, a small ball, a small toy, anything beside you. Do you have anything that you can hold in your hand? Okay, show me your hands holding anything other than food, Yale. Okay, now I want you to let go of it. What happened? It fell. Why did it fall down? Because of gravity. It fell because there is gravity, and gravity pulls everything down to the center of Earth. Again, gravity pulls everything down to the center of Earth. Gravity. Who can tell me what is gravity? Alina?
Yes.
Yes. What is gravity?
Gravity.
Is it? First of all, we need to remember that it is a force. Gravity is a force. What does it say?
That pulls
Yes. Where does it
everything
down?
down to the center of the earth.
It pulls everything down to the center of Earth. Okay. Hi, Farah. How are you? Can you unmute yourself, please? Okay. Can you tell me, Farah, what is gravity? Farah? Yes. Good morning, Farah. How are you? Good?
I'm
Good. Okay, can you tell me what is gravity, ya Farah? It is
yes.
yes. What is it?
Force.
It's the force.
Force.
What does this force do? Push or pull?
Push.
No, it doesn't push.
Push.
It pulls everything. Gravity pulls everything. Where does it pull everything? It pulls everything down to the center of Earth. And that
The air.
is a force. To the center gravity is a force that pulls everything, no matter where this thing is, it pulls it to the center of Earth. Okay. Now, let's imagine we have no gravity. Can you close your eyes and think, how would your room look like if there was no gravity? Okay, I want you to close your eyes and imagine what would happen to the computer that is in front of you if there was no gravity. What would happen? Bayan? Yes, Bayan. Bayan, where's Bayan? Bayan. Hello? Bayan, can you unmute yourself? Yes, Bayan. Yeah.
I can't hear you.
Okay. Now you can? You can't hear me, Bayan?
What?
Okay. Everybody, you can hear me well? Okay, good. Okay, so did you picture how would your room look like if there was no gravity? Did you picture that? Everything would be flying all over the place because gravity pulls everything down to the center of Earth. And if there was no gravity, everything will be flying all around, right? Let's see some pictures. Okay, so if there was no gravity, what would happen to you? You will be flying. Now it's nice, but this is something that is not okay all the time. Sometimes we need to be on the floor, right? Okay. Now, so if there was no gravity, everything will be flying, everything. Naya. Yes, Naya. Yes, Naya. Yes, Naya. Yes, Naya. Yes.
Teacher, I cannot hear you.
Everybody, can you hear me well? Can you hear me? Okay. Naya, can you please make it louder? Okay. Or use the headset. Use the headset, yeah, Naya. Okay. So let's see another picture. If there was no gravity, oh my God, everything will be in everywhere. Everything will be flying all over the place. Do you think it's gonna be fun? It's gonna be fun for a little bit, but then it will be hard to find anything. Everything will be everywhere. You will never find anything that you want or need, صح? It will be hard to eat. It will be hard to use your computers. It will be hard to write, right? Okay. Okay, can we sit on the couch if there was no gravity? Yes, who's that? Talian? Yes, Talian. Unmute yourself, yeah, Talian, first. Unmute yourself, yeah, Talian. Can you? No? Okay, so it would be really hard to do many things if there was no gravity. Yes, Naya?
Even if you want to watch something, it will be all over. You have to follow it wherever it goes.
Excellent. Yes. We will have to follow anything we want wherever it goes because we will not find anything on its place. صح? Very good, Yanaya. Thank you. Yes. Also, if there was no gravity, look, it will be really hard for Mama to cook in the kitchen. Eggs, fruits, knives, spoons, everything. Yes, Walid. Unmute yourself, yeah, Walid. What do you want to say? Unmute yourself first. Yes.
And it will be hard to sleep when you are sleeping.
Yes. Yes, it would be hard to sleep in your bed.
It's really hard.
Yes, excellent. Do you remember the story we took in English about space? Do you remember it in Reading Streets? Do you remember how hard it was for them to go to the bathroom? How hard it was for them to sleep? They needed to sleep in beds that with belts so they can sleep, right? Okay. Let's see another picture. Also, do you remember how hard it was for them to eat and drink water? Do you remember we watched videos? It was really hard. So gravity is a very important force. Gravity is a force. What does this force do? It pulls everything. Where? To the center of Earth. Again, gravity is a force. Pulls everything down to the center of Earth. In this picture, ya Salim, can you unmute yourself? Yes. Tell me, ya Salim, in this picture, is there gravity or no gravity?
No gravity.
No gravity. How did you know that there's no gravity in this picture?
Because everything is flying.
Yes, excellent. Everything's flying. That's why this picture shows that there is no gravity. Okay. Okay, in this picture, yeah, Kareem. Kareem, how are you? Yalla Kareem, tell me, in this,
Good.
do you think there's gravity or there's no gravity? Kareem?
Teacher, I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Okay. Okay. So, okay. Okay, so another picture. There's no gravity. She's flying. She's trying really hard to brush her teeth. Do you think everything that is very easy, it's going to be really hard if there was no gravity? Okay? Yes, Ya Iqbal? Right? Excellent. Very good. Okay. So we need to remember something, that gravity is a force. Gravity is a force. What does this force do? Does it push or pull? Sorry, does it push or pull? It pulls everything. Where does it pull everything? Down, ya Zena, to the center of Earth. Again, gravity is a force. Can you try to say that with me? Gravity is a force. Gravity is a force. It pulls everything. It what? Pulls everything to the center of Earth. Again, gravity is a force. Gravity is a force that pulls everything to the center of Earth. I want you all to unmute yourself.
Teacher,
Try to teach.
teacher,
Yes.
I don't have any picture. I do not have any pictures. It just says push and pull. There's not any pictures, just this with the blue screen.
Who is this?
Teacher.
Who are you? Who?
Naya.
Naya Habibti, I think you have a problem with your internet connection or something.
علي صوتك. Teacher, there's no pictures.
I think you are the only one.
No, it's Yasmina. Yasmina has no pictures too.
Teacher. Me too. Me too.
Oh, you can't see any pictures?
No.
Lamar?
No.
No picture?
The whole time.
Okay.
I don't see any picture. I just see push and play.
لا أنا وين طلع؟ اسمي.
Now?
Yes.
Yes. Now.
Yes.
Now. Okay. Stop. It's okay. Okay, I need you guys to mute yourself. No, don't mute yourself. Okay, let's talk about gravity again. Gravity is a what? A force. Remember that.
Force.
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 Pulls everything
Force.
to the center of Earth. What is
Earth.
gravity?
Earth.
Is a
Force.
that
Force.
pulls everything to the center of.
The earth.
Earth.
So this picture, Yasef, do you think there's gravity or no gravity?
Gravity. There is.
Has gravity. Excellent. How do you know, Ya Muhammad al-Nadir, that there's gravity? How can you tell that there is gravity in this picture? Hamad, are you there? Muhammad, okay. Who else? Lamar, Jawad, unmute yourself. Can you tell me how do you know that this picture has gravity?
Yeah.
How?
It is. Yeah.
Everything is what? Everything is pulled down, right? Are things are flying?
No.
No, nothing is flying, and that's why we know that this picture, in this picture, there is gravity because everything is in its place. Okay, it is pulled down to the center of Earth. Okay. Okay, in this picture, yeah, Noor, unmute yourself, please. Do you think there's gravity or no gravity? Is there gravity in this picture?
Gravity.
Yes, there is gravity. How do we know that there's gravity? Because everything is pulled down to the center of Earth, right? Okay, another picture. Masa. Good morning, ya Masa. Okay, tell me, in this picture, do you think there's gravity or no gravity?
There's gravity.
Excellent. How do you know?
Nothing is flying.
Excellent, because nothing is flying. Everything is pulled to the center of Earth. Everything is pulled down to the center of Earth. Also in this picture. Okay. Sultan. Tell me, Ya Sultan, if there was no gravity, would we be able to play with blocks?
No.
No, why?
Because his
Blocks will be what?
not push.
Yeah, they won't stay on the ground, right? They will fly everywhere. Can you put them on top of each other? No, it would be hard. Yes, excellent. Yeah, Sultan, thank you. Okay, is it going to be hard to sleep if there was no gravity? Yeah, Naya?
No, because if we sleep somewhere and then we wake up, we're gonna see we're not in the same place.
Like we find ourselves in a very different place, right, Yanaya? Excellent, very good. Yeah, why? Because gravity pulls us down to the center of Earth. And if there was no gravity, we will be flying everywhere. We can't stay in one place. So we need to remember that gravity is a force. What does this force do? It pulls everything down to the center of Earth. Gravity pulls everything down to the center of Earth. Okay, I want you to tell me together. Let's say, what is gravity? Gravity is a
Gravity is a force
that
pulling everything
to the center of Earth. Again, what is gravity? It is a
force that pulls everything to the center of the earth.
excellent. So, these are the words that you need to remember. These are the words that you need to remember when we're talking about gravity. You need to remember that it is a force. Does it push or pull, ya Muhammad al-Nadir? It pulls. So gravity is a force that pulls everything, and you need to remember that it pulls everything to the center of Earth. It pulls everything to the center of the Earth. Okay. So the words that you need to remember, unmute yourselves. The thing that you need to be talking about gravity, it's a force.
Hello.
It pulls things to the
force.
center of Earth. Again, gravity is a force that pulls objects to the
center of the earth.
Excellent.
Teacher.
Words that you need to remember.
Teacher, and even if you want to sleep, you will fall from the bed because you are flying.
That would be flying. Excellent. Yes. Yes. Very good. Okay. So let's see here. Now, if we want to talk about gravity, do you think that gravity affects everything in the same way? Like if you throw a tissue, does it have the same amount of gravity as throwing a big ball? Let's see. If I throw one book or many books, which will have more gravity? More. When we have more books, they will be affected by more gravity. Okay. Okay. So, just a second. Sorry. Okay, so the force of gravity on an object is called weight. So everything is pulled to the center of Earth by gravity. But this gravity depends on this object. So the force of gravity on the object is called weight. So like a tissue has less weight because it has less weight, so it has less gravity. It's affected by gravity, but less than things that have more weight. Now, how do we measure weight? We use something that is called force meter. The force meter is a tool that we use to measure weight. Okay, again, this is called a force meter. Force meter is a tool that we use to measure weight. Again, force meter, it is a tool we use to measure weight of objects. Okay. Again, everyone, unmute yourselves, please. Okay. Could you please? Okay, so we talked about gravity, and we said that gravity affects objects in a different way. It depends on the weight. So gravity is, weight is the effect of gravity on the object. Weight is the effect of gravity on the object. Now, what tool do we use to measure weight? Who wants to answer that? what tool do we use to measure weight? Come on, somebody, anybody? Yes? Yes, yeah, Rami. Yes, Rami, unmute yourself first. Who's Rami? Mish Rami. Jude. Not Jude.
Force meter.
How are you, Marah? Good?
Yeah.
Yes. What tool do we use to measure weight, ya Marah?
Force meter.
Excellent. We use a force meter to measure weight. We use a force meter to measure weight. So the weight, now there is a unit we use to measure weight. So if we measure the weight of an object using a force meter, we will say that this object has 1 Newton, 2 Newtons, 3 Newtons. So we use the word Newtons, the unit that we use to measure weight. It is called Newton. So here, can you see the apple? Who can tell me what is its weight? Who can tell me? How much does it weigh? How much does it weigh? Who wants to answer? Look at the force meter. Can you see the red sign here? How much does it weigh? How much does the apple weigh? Someone knew? Someone else? Hello? Yes, Leif. Unmute yourself, please. Yes, Leif. How much does the apple weigh? Right?
1 pound.
Not pound. We said that we measure weight with a unit that is called Newton. Okay? Remember that. We don't say 1 pound, it's weight 1 Newton. Okay? So remember, when we use the force meter to measure the weight of objects, the unit that we use is called Newton. Newton. Okay? Hello, thank you. Excellent. So it weighs 1 Newton. It weighs 1 Newton. Okay. Okay, here. It's another apple. Yeah, but it weighs different. Can you tell me how much does this apple weigh? Yeah. Who wants to answer? Someone? Who wants to answer? How much does this apple weigh? Yes, yes. Sir? Unmute yourself, please. Yes, sir. How much does this apple weigh? Yes, sir. Do you see the number that is circled?
3.
3, excellent. 3 what? Do we say 3 kilos or 3 newtons?
3 newtons.
Excellent, excellent. So again, when we measure weight using force meter, we use the unit that is called Newton. So this apple weighs 3 newtons. Everyone, can you tell me how much does this apple weigh? It weighs, everyone, 3? No. Unmute.
Okay.
You're allowed to unmute yourself. How much does it weigh?
3.
3 newtons. Excellent. It weighs 3 newtons. It weighs 3 newtons. Thank you. So this, now, here we have a toy car. Who can tell me how much does it weigh? How much does the car weigh? How much does the car weigh? Ayara, answer, please.
0.
No, no, no. Look at the orange here. Look at the orange sign. It weighs how much?
3.
Excellent.
100.
3 what? No, no, look at
300.
3 what?
300.
No, not 100. The other side.
300.
No, no, no. To the left. To the left, yeah, Yara.
3.
3 what? Grams? 3 kilograms or 3 newtons?
3 Newton.
Excellent, yeah, Yara. So whenever we need to measure weight, we need to use something that is called Newton. So quickly, gravity is a force that pulls everything down to the center of Earth. Gravity and weight are connected together. Okay, now when I want to measure weight, I need to use a tool that is called what, yeah, Alina? What tool do we use to measure weight?
Force meter.
Force meter, excellent. We use force meter to measure weight. We use force meter to measure weight. Okay. Okay, the class is over. I was very happy to be with you, everyone. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
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 Have a good day.
Bye.
I enjoy
Bye.
you,
Have a
everyone.
nice day.
Bye.
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 Have a
Bye.
nice day. Have a nice day.
Bye.